Hello, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Small update today. Various repairs in the code of penetration estimations. Fixed old issue of shell hits too sometimes appear inconsistent. Wrong damage information of ships in the campaign. Fixed old issue of wrongly allowing a task force to be auto-replenished with crew at sea. Fixed save crew indication not appearing in consecutive battles. And fix of turret rotation bugs. Okay. So that means when a ship is like clearly sinking and listing heavily to one angle, the turrets will not be able to fire. Alright, now let's continue on with the campaign. We have a couple of battles waiting for us. Against the French. So let's see here. As soon as it loads, there we go. Here, my Brazen class, and one of the Caledonias, and some cruisers and DDs versus Morse class battleship, 68 million. 10 12.7 inch guns. And some, oh, they've got new heavy cruisers. G-class. 2 triple 7.4 inch guns. 8 triple 5.6 inch guns. The 5.6 inch those are secondaries. And this one, Danae class. 2 triple 8.2 inch guns. Okay, so the French are enjoying their triple turrets. So they do have some new technology. Single turrets on the light cruisers. They don't have that technology yet. And the DDs seem to be alright. Should be on par with mine, at least in cost, but more torpedo focused. These are my Oriole class DDs. They only got a single quad launcher, but they got a lot of 5-inch guns. So, let's fight. Let's fight. Come on, Pierre. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Well, I was kind of the one provoking the war, so... Haven't had the chance to test out my Brazen class battleships yet. The ones in my previous battle were the even newer battleships of... I forget. Oh! We are already firing. The Welfare has spotted targets out to... How far away is the furthest ship? They spotted the entire French fleet. 25 kilometers. Did I even spot the DDs? I did. Okay. So these are the French DDs. Spotted this far out? Okay. Let's see if we can identify. That's a light cruiser. That might be one of the heavies. So not a very modern heavy cruiser hull. Another light. Where's the battleship? It's a heavy cruiser. That's a heavy cruiser. If I'm spotting their DDs, then like I have to have spotted the, oh, here it probably is. Yeah, that's the battleship. With all those 12.7 inch guns. All centerline, so no like wing turret nonsense. Of course it's not identified yet, so that's another class. This one has the wing turret nonsense going on. More light cruisers. The French do like their lights. Is this a light cruiser? I think it might be. If so, then the French do have double turrets on their lights researched. But obviously not all of them are equipped as such yet. I mean, they look kind of wonky, kind of old and outdated, but that's still a serious amount of firepower. Now let's get my fleet sorted out. I'm gonna do this on pause because we are already in firing range. Man, radar is good. Well, that's my division of battleships. HE. Which direction do I want to turn this time? Probably want to go start going this way. So these guys have 15-inch guns. A single battlecruiser, the Zealous, are going at 28 knots. You can also go 28 knots. Why are you not just in a formation with the other ones? Let's fix that. Down to 28 knots, keep pace with the battleships. There we go, DDs are also formed up now. Alright. There we go, more big guns going out. Even spotted the DDs at such range. That's you know, that's quite impressive. Have my heavy cruisers start reducing their numbers. Morning, I don't get that debuff. Pretty sure. I get 2.5 minus for morning. These ones, this gets plus 39 health stability. Plus 81. You guys can speed up. The Zealous can actually slow down and just get behind the battleships. my battlecruiser has been spotted. You guys can actually slow down to 24 knots. To get that accuracy bonus. Can I get my torps in the water already? Perhaps? DD taken out. Torps are going out. Torps are coming in. Oriole just dodged. Yeah, torps are going out from all my DDs. Let's take a look. Something should be identified now. Torp range 6.4. 6.5. 6.4. 6.4. Okay, so they don't have the same kind of torpedo range as the Germans. RDF. RDF, no radar. 6.4 torps, RDF. Hydro 2. Hopefully these torps should be able to hit something. Okay, massive wall of torpedoes going in against my my battleships. Let's have the Zealous turn around. Wonder if those torps were aimed at my DDs. Uh-oh. That's a lot of bad news incoming. So far it seems most of them missed. This one is also gonna miss, yes. Very nice. And my DDs are all still alive. My battleships are... Oh, torpedo hit on the Zealous. Did not notice there was a second wave of torps incoming. But she's holding. She's doing alright. That's the Morse. That's their most expensive battleship. Radio advanced. Coincidence 4. Krupp 4. 18-inch main belt. Like kinda long, but not max length barrels. Kind of funny to have a British battleship named Welfare. Not sure if my DDs are actually being shot at. No, they are not. These shots are all meant for the Zealous. Turn that way. Torpedo reload looking. No, these are not my torpedo focused DDs, but still. Reload time 1000 seconds, should be yeah, 250 seconds left on the reload. My DDs are definitely taking fire. Is the whirlwind gonna eat those torps? Nope. The Oriole can detach and limp away if you are able. Can we launch torpedoes at that DD? Just to get them towards the enemy. Torpedoes coming in, torpedoes going out. Oriole sinks. Does not look like any of my capital ships have eaten further torpedoes. That's good. That's a good thing. Now, did any of the torpedoes hit anything? 2 torpedo hits. Some of them hit something. you done anything? You've done 23,000, 11, 20, 36, 12. .8, 7, 4.7, 5. That's pretty good. The Grandin. That's one of their cheaper battleships. Standard bulkheads, slow, decent armor, corrupt 3, coincidence 3. It's probably an older ship. Whereas the Moors had turbines, semi-oil, TNT 2, Hydro 2. Let's think. This is a newer ship. Yeah, I just want to have you retreating. Because it's not really combat effective anymore. Oh, we have a force of light cruisers behind us. Let's have the cruiser squadron deal with those guys. So you can now focus on that battleship. My 2 remaining combat effective DDs should be able to take on the 2 enemy DDs. That guy. Zealous, you can also focus those guys. Honda went down. Let's take a look at their heavy cruisers for a second. Oh, she's kind of wide. Yeah, this one has had its beam adjusted up, I think. She's kind of fat. 21 million. Slow. Hydro 3? Coincidence 4? Gear turbines. Induced boilers. So like there's some pretty advanced technology in this ship. But the hull looks like it's from you know, way back when. I mean, even this one. Hydro and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of advanced technology on an old, outdated hull. on that DD. The Archimede. Hey, you're still supposed to protect my ass from those light cruisers. Okay, you can go down to 24. Don't need to get ahead of the battleships. Let's micro my DDs a bit more. Good thing I did that, because that's an incoming torpedo. Let's actually get up here and hunt this DD. She's running. Okay, ignore for now. Take on these. Okay, this guy still has torpedoes. 6.5 inch. Lots of quad launchers. Okay, she's down. Can now help gun down the light cruisers. Okay. So those lights are pretty much dead. Gotta say, I expected a little bit more of the French Navy. They've had years to improve their navy. Don't eat those torps. Yeah, clean up on aisle 5. Still some French ships around that have gone dark. Probably a couple of DDs. Not too worried. And here you see the little angle thing. That was added in the in today's patch. Which in this case just means that the guns needed to traverse on target. Don't think it's any more than that. Because it's not like my DDs have taken damage and are listing. should sink this guy and call it a day. Unless I can actually get some battleship hits on that one. It's in range, it's spotted. Why not? Let's reduce the number of torpedo spamming light cruisers in the French fleet. Speed up. So she can only do 32 knots now after taking that torpedo. That's not too bad. I mean, that's faster than most of the French ships, even when undamaged. Okay, there we go. It's once again the welfare spotting the light cruiser before even these DDs. So that's some impressive tower spotting. From my battleship, and some not so impressive tower spotting from my DDs. Can I get an angle? Yeah, the guns are traversing. The Peyton has her guns on target. And the Whirlwind has 2. Very nice. Yeah, all the guns look like they are aimed, and she should be sinking now. Okay. Not gonna run down whatever they had left. 2 CLs. That's what made it out alive. I lost 1 ship. The Oriole. Let's see, damage. Zealous, 45,000. Welfare, 40. Express, 30. Arno, 60. Brazen, 30. 14, 10. 9.5. 16. And my DDs did 15. 9, 3, 7.4. That's very good stuff all around. Did anyone in the French fleet like stand out? The Grandin did 6k. So she was allowed to stay like in the battle line and fire off quite a few shots. She fired 580 shells, hit 8. Compare that to the Arno, firing almost 2400, hit 267. So that's, yeah, 11% hit rate, it says right there. 1.4% hit rate. 11% hit rate on the battlecruiser. 5.7 on the heavy cruiser. 11% from the welfare. 9.3. 10, 11. Yeah, around that point. That's pretty much my... Of course, it does kind of depend on what they were firing at. My ships that were firing at DDs would obviously have a lower hit rate than the ones firing at battleships. That's to be expected. Peace treaty? No, not yet. And we have another battle. R-class battleship. Okay, 4 double 14.1 inch guns. And 2 triples. So that's 14? Okay. What class battlecruiser? 5 double 14.2s. Okay. 40 million, 41 million. And I have my old Indomitables. They've been upgraded, so they're worth almost as much, but they're kind of undergunned. 14 inch armor. 18 inch armor. Undergunned and under armored, but I'm faster. Also have my Latonas and Calliopes and some of my versatile class DDs. This should be... wow. Okay. Plan. Get in, fire, maybe sink some ships, and get out. See what I can do. Because that's a massive French fleet. And those battlecruisers look to be pretty good. I do have radar though, and I'm not sure if the enemy does. I'm thinking they probably don't. But if they do, all they need is to have radar on one ship, and they have spotted pretty much my entire fleet. In which case I will have to figure out which ship has the radar, or radars, and focus them first. Yeah, 37 lights. These are the kind of scary ones. Battlecruisers. They can do 29. It's almost as fast. Not spotted anyone yet, but these do not have the same tower spotting as my newer ships. They've been upgraded since you last saw them in battle, the good old Indomitables. I gave them radar. I made them a little bit faster. But because the turrets are now Mark IV rather than Mark III, they were larger and didn't fit, so I just couldn't fit a turret here without moving everything forward, and then I would have ran into forward offset problems. So, they're down one turret from the initial design. Of course, my heavy cruisers are in this stupid crisscross formation. Really don't need you to start being problematic right now. Latonas. Light cruisers. More light cruisers. DDs, they've seen some action. Have you joined the DD squadron? Actually, stay with auto, because you might need to hit some... How have they taken damage? I want to know. The enemy has taken damage. So that's one light cruiser squadron. That's another light cruiser squadron. We're sailing at 26. I can slow these down to 26 as well. I've not been spotted, but I have also not spotted the enemy. Yeah, these are all versatile class. So they have one launcher each. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Come on. Stop messing around. Will I have to increase your speed and get you to knock off? There you go. Like, I really need those shots to go out and be accurate. Can't have you just messing around. Get some CL on CL action. Okay, taking on some DDs already. It's very nice. This ship is melting. Let's turn your torpedoes off. I might need you to go torpedo a battlecruiser later. You guys messing around again? Like, what's the problem here? Okay, I can now slow you guys down to 26. Just sail between me and the torpedo threats, please. There we go, this DD is... oh, our guns exploded, but the torpedoes are still alive. The gore shot gonna eat that torpedo? No. Oh, Juno ate a torpedo. Not cool. Don't eat torpedoes. Yeah, you can retreat. Psyche, you can join up with the other CLs. So far, 50,000 damage done. 700, 1.3, 5.4. Not too impressive, guys. Still 6.4 kilometer range on these torpedoes. SDD coming in hot. Sink it before it lays eggs. She laid eggs. Are the eggs gonna hatch? They missed. It's a massive French fleet. The AI does like building light cruisers. Something I've noticed. Prometheus, don't eat the torp. She did not eat the torp. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to speed up now, because those lights have been coming a little bit too close. End this DD. Let's end that DD. What's the weather like? It's pretty bad. Let's see, can I identify some ships in the French Navy? Battleship R-class. Wing turrets. That's the double guns. Long 14 ones, Mark II. Triples. Okay, so when you have a mix of triples and doubles, you actually get a further debuff. Let's see. -10 for hull stability and tower. Minus 14.9 guns of different barrels penalty. Guessing that's the 4-weight offset, just based on how the ship looks. 68.9. Not that amazing armor. Crop 4 though. Semi-oil, radio advanced. Battlecruiser. This looks like a much better design. Kinda long, 14 twos. Doubles, all of them. So she's not getting that debuff. Plus stability and tower accuracy. Weight offset, not that bad. 38.1, it's worse than I would have liked, but it's not like the worst I've seen the AI make. Decent armor. Prep 4, semi-oil, no radar. And they had another 3 ships of that class somewhere in the fog of war. Have my DDs go down here. I want to try and make a torpedo run on the French battleships. Gonna now slow down to 26 knots again. Asking you. Gain some distance on the enemy. And just keep firing. My light cruisers somehow still undamaged, pretty much. Except for the one that ate a torpedo. Okay. Torpedoes away against this. Now go away. See if my plan of launching torpedoes straight into a bunch of enemy ships clustered up, if it was a good plan. Gotten some torpedo hits. Torpedo against the battlecruiser, against the torpedo boat, against one more, against the battleship. Oh, just missed it. Alright. Epic work. So, what kind of damage am I looking at here? Swift. 1 torpedo hit, 14,000 damage. Minx. 1 torpedo hit, 8,000 damage. 2 torpedo hits, 3.9 thousand. Remember, they're doing a lot of damage with their guns as well. Laurel. 2 torpedo hits, 11,000. Yeah. Torpedo hits straight into massed enemy fleets. Not a bad plan. Proves the concept of my Hydra class, which these are not. These are gun focused DDs. So they're not even designed to do that, but it still worked. Could end it now while I'm ahead, or I could get greedy. Let's get greedy. Let's get greedy. Sink that one, she's damaged. Yeah, my Indomitables didn't really do that hot. Looking at 9k. 10k, 11k. Like, they're just not that good at this kind of long range fighting. That seal is going down. Have the secondaries on the DD. Can I do some damage to the R class? I think maybe if I can hit a magazine. be able to make her explode. You're doing funky stuff again. Stop with that, guys. Trafalgar, Clyde. Actually scoring penetrations against the battleship. Okay, they're starting to perform. They're actually picking this battleship apart. I just need some good penetrations. Kind of pen chance, 7.2 chance to pen. Can I load HE? She's out of sight. Send that DD back for repairs. Okay, let's end it. I did some damage and I got out with yeah, Juno sank. R-class battleship. It's gonna be undergoing repairs for a while. Killed a bunch of light cruisers and a bunch of DDs. $11, 13, 12. Heavies did 14, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But I still think those 3 Indomitables are gonna get scrapped. Actually, the Indomitables didn't even take damage. Very nice. Trafalgar, you are unharmed. Lord Clyde, you are unharmed. Furious, you are unharmed. That's nice. And none of the ships went to Saint Florent for repairs. I think that's been fixed. The I think it was a bug that the ships just went to the nearest port and completely filled it way above capacity. Let's do a convoy raid. Okay, it's actually a pretty big battle. Erin and Zealandia, as well as 3 Caledonias. A-class? I haven't seen you before. 71 million. 72 basically, rounded up. 14 fours. 10 of them. I mean, it's still kind of slow, but it's potentially A-class, A-class, W-class. Those are the ones we saw in the previous battle. Then A, C-class. Alright. But the Erin and Zealandias are the ones with the 16-inch guns, the triples. And they are more expensive than those French battleships, although not by much. I think they're currently worth around 90 million. Okay. Radar Gen 2. Gen 2 on all these. It's nice. These have Gen 1. Because after something was changed and their displacement suddenly didn't allow for any more upgrades to be installed. They were in fact already overweight because they were already designed. The game allowed me to keep them. Okay, let's send out the Caledonians. Yeah, the Zealandias only get plus 60 hull stability and tower. I think my Brazens got around plus 100. Even though they're kind of cheaper. Yeah, 97 million. 70. Contact is made. Gonna slow down the Zealandias. How far away did I spot the enemy? 31 kilometers. %4 accuracy at 31.7 kilometers. 5.9 at 27.6. Not bad. My rear guns are not firing yet. Let's go down to 28. Am I hitting anything? There we go. First bit of damage. And the French are coming right for me. lot of guns. Weight offset probably kind of bad. Calliope, you can actually go and try and find the convoy. I wonder if any of these French ships are equipped with radar. Focus on that guy. La Sibylle. 68 million. Advanced radio, no radar. Crop 4. Lots of armor. Not a lot of offset. Not bad pitch and roll even. It's quite a good ship. 12.753. Okay. Ooh, she took a big hit. That's their 72 million ship. Long 14 force. Weight offset is bad. No radar. No radar. No radar. There's the convoy. Go murder them, Calliope. Secondaries on the DD. Before it lays eggs. Ooh, big hits on the Aaron. DD is down. Means they probably don't have sight on my battleship anymore. Maybe they do. This one is going to go down. Yeah, she's going to flood. That's 2 battleships down. Zealandia is finally starting to work for me. These are just stationary now. Transports. Hello. Let's have the Calliope deal with those guys. "15 kilometers. Getting almost 40% accuracy. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's get another volley of those big 16-inch. Blocked. Can actually turn around. Okay. Just keep sinking stuff. Just because I won doesn't mean I won. I want to win more. Still not tired of winning. %? What kind of belt armor do you have? That's not much. What kind of AP ammo do I have? Capped ballistic 2. At 17 kilometers, I should be able to pen 46 inches. Even with the 132%. That's not... That's what, like 25 inches? Okay, let's turn around. Turn the other cheek. Destroyed main gun. They're finally moving again. And they're shooting back. W class. Okay, that's one of the cheaper ones. Both of these are kind of cheap. It's better. I'm shooting AP, right? I do love the sound of the 16-inch guns. That deep kind of thud. And I'm building a ship with 20.9-inch guns. That's gonna be exciting. 8,200, 20,000, 13, 10. But also the rate of fire out of the Caledonias. It's quite amazing. There we go. Oh yeah, that was a big 16-inch hit. That did her in with 1800 damage. Okay. Erin and Zealandia, 22 and 15. Like, they did the most damage. No, they didn't. Oh, yeah, Calliope. Yeah, she sunk transports. Kinda doesn't count. Because that's just a free damage pinata. Even the Edinburgh did some stuff. Yeah. Alright. My Zealandia is finally proving themselves. And the Caledonias too, but I already liked those boats, so where they end up. These are the New Zealands. Still out and about. Arno, Brazen Express, Welfare. That's those guys. Flirt, Orwell. Adelaide class. Yeah, Erin, Zealandia, the Caledonias. All four of them now. All back in Scapa Flow. Again, I would prefer it if, like, they would remain at where I last left them in the Mediterranean, and it would be up to me to send them back home for repairs. But at least this is better than sending all of them to tiny St. Florent, where they just sit and oh no, port is over capacity, everything is expensive, and I can't move them because they're undergoing repairs. So yep, it's still not ideal, but it's better. I want to prioritize engines because I want diesel. Advanced electro-hydraulic turrets. Torpedo protection 4. Big guns, still worth researching. Pretty sure. Advanced hull materials. Okay, so I've basically researched all the available battleship hulls, so now it's just incremental improvements, same as the armor quality thing. So not really worth prioritizing. Hydro 3, that's in the anti-submarine technology branch, but submarines are not really added to the game yet, so other than, like, you do get the hydro stuff, which is great because it helps against torpedoes, but a lot of this stuff is just not even in the game. So rangefinders, radar 3, I don't know. I think there's a radar generation 3 in the game. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Goodbye and take care.